Hi, my name is Bryce. Welcome back to VHS Play, where we are playing Final Fantasy VI and recording it all on VHS. Last time, we did Science Dream. No, wait, hold on. What did we do last time? It wasn't Science Dream. It was all the other stuff. And then I pontificated much for quite a few minutes at the end of the last episode about the nature of time and things and stuff. Today's the day. Today's the day. It's time. Oh, yeah. It's time for Kefka's Tower. Cool. So, real quick, just making sure nobody has espers that I need to harvest, making sure everybody has their usual relics equipped. Oh. This is going to be a fun one, I think. Words and stuff. The only thing that I'm considering is whether or not I want to go make sure everybody's actually healed up. If they're not, I mean, really, it's fine. Everybody knows Osmos, is what it comes down to. Speaking of knowing things, hey, like, I really want to teach these last... Celeste doesn't know quick yet. Rude. that's on me. I would really like to see this spell list completely full at some point. I don't know if that's going to happen on camera. I think what might happen here is I'm going to hit the wrong buttons, and then we're going to go on in. Anyway, I don't... Words. Let's just go. Right, we're going in. It's time to break into Kefka's domain. What's wrong? Celeste? The statues give the espers and the magical energy they need to live. We destroy the statues. What'll happen? I'm really not sure, but... The espers and magic, too, will most definitely disappear from this world. And then? What will happen to Terra? I love that they just let that question linger. Okay, I have quite inconveniently placed my phone. Let me bring up my party strategy grandmaster list that I have been putting together for way too long. Cool. So, we are... Let's see, there's... Alright. Here's the build-up plan. Welcome to starting the episode with a lot of menus, because that's what happens. Again, it's stuff I could skip, but it's also stuff that I personally find interesting, of, like, the thought processes and, like, hey, what's your party build-up stuff? So, we have, the Magic Queens, up front. Those are going to be our party leaders. We've got Terra, Celeste, and Realm, each taking, a group. We then have, I had marked the Wild One. So Terra's going to get Gao. Celeste is going to get Mog. And then Realm gets Strago. So basically we have our queens of absolute magical destruction. Poor Realm, she's a lot lower level right now than, Celeste, who is ridiculously overpowered currently. That's fine. And Terra, I did also beef up quite a bit between episodes, so I did some grinding just to like kind of round out party levels, to make sure that there's no surprises. But I also just kind of hit the point of just like, you know what, I don't want to spend all this time grinding on this right now. So unfortunately, everybody's party is like, oh boy, look at that disparity right there. 57, like 58, 57, 33. It's fine. Anyway, so Magic Queen leading the charge, the wild one. So Terra gets Gao, Celeste gets Mog, and Strago counts as the wild one for his lore ability. Next up, we have the attack guy. So, who gets Cyan? Cyan is going into party 1. I was really torn on which team Shadow should go with, but we're going to keep the family together. Speaking of keeping the family together, we're not going to keep the brothers Figaro together. These two are staying on the airship. How did you get a higher level than Mog? And then, what did I call it? Multi-target man is what I called the last slot. So, this is just kind of a weird... I didn't really know where to throw Setzer, so he gets to go hang out over there. I had considered trying to be a little bit more thematic with the team build-ups. Like, Terra, I was really considering keeping her with Shadow, because Shadow actually has a little bit of an impact on Terra. Just like, it's a very brief, but at the end of the world balance, like that conversation on the ship, like I don't know, I think he hits a nerve. And then like, I really kind of wanted to keep Gao with like Cyan and Savin, but also like that, it just didn't work out in terms of party makeup, I guess. I lied. So those three together, and Terra, that's a little bit of a weird situation. Locke could go with either Terra or Celeste for, like, you know, story purposes and thematic reasons. Honestly, Mog could have also fit into a party with Terra. Like, there's so many different ways. You need to pick 12. Like, it's classic. This is where we get into the part where Bryce talks a little bit about math, but not too much, because don't do math on camera. We have 14, pick 12. That right there is a whole, that right there is just like a math homework problem. Setzer, I think, takes the cake for lowest level, by the way, because the poor guy, we didn't use him, but that's almost fine. Actually, his level is important for his damage, like more so than I think everybody else. Oops. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, real quick about Locke. This was basically where I stopped grinding. I wanted to get Locke up to maximum vigor. He could get one more point of vigor, and then after that, pointless. So I stopped him at 127. Anyway, that's our teams. We have Magic Queen, Wild One, Attack Guy, and Multi-Target Man. So that was kind of the setup I went with for each party. Yeah. Let's go. Statues are up ahead. Divided in 3 groups, use Y to switch between them. Alright. And you thought we were done with menuing. We are nowhere near done with menuing, actually. Okay, so this is the part where I need to just like go down the list and make sure everybody has the stuff that I want them to have. Terra, you should not have sprint shoes. You should instead have... Right. You were going to have the offering, and then I realized, nope. You might get that. So the original plan was for Terra to have the offering in the hero ring, but basically this ran into the problem of that's not such a bad idea, actually. This actually wouldn't be a bad pick for her. I think we're going to do that, actually. So the reason for that is, actually, does that matter? I can't remember if it is percentage of hit points remaining or just like higher max hit points goes into that calculation. Anyway. Oh, you almost finished learning Ultima. Alright, everybody is topped up. Let's imp that Cyan. Okay, so Terra's running Atma weapon build with Tortoise Shield, which doesn't provide much in the way of defense, but it does provide a good amount of magic, or rather, yes, magic block chance. Mystery Veil for magic block, Minerva because it's beefy as heck. So ultimately, the Minerva is doing a lot of heavy lifting in terms of, like, elemental protection. Gao, you have the Paladin shield currently. I don't know what shield I actually want to stick you with. Circlet, because it raises stats. Snow Muffler, because it's your ultimate armor. Marvel Shoes, because I don't know what else to do with you, and you're my Sprint Shoes wearer. Cyan is running the Imp build, so Imp Dragoon. Not much else to say. Sabin is wearing a bunch of stuff. Right, I was going to at some point do some things, and I didn't. That's the end of that thought. There's a lot of stuff that we could have gotten from the Coliseum to, like, further improve our builds. Like, I think if we bet the Regal Crown, we could get a Genji helmet, which is kind of better. It's fine. So, and then, of course, Earring and Earring for Sabin to boost his magic attack, because, like, all of his blitzes are, you know, magic-based. Speaking of blitzes, I found out, just, like, within the last week, pretty much, that, apparently, the way it's programmed... Gal, get back here. Apparently, the way the blitzes are programmed, while it says for, like, Aura, it is, like, down, like the quarter circle down to left, you can actually do down, down, left as like a consistent input, and that works. Like, that's the way that this successfully reads. So, like, all of these things where I've been struggling with, like, the roundabouts and whatnot, we still are missing a blitz, by the way. Also, I don't think it matters, and I don't think it's a very good blitz. I think this blitz actually is like a suicide attack, like, kind of like Exploder, but worse. Also, just like, why would you do that with Sabin? Anyway, there's also, of course, this one. This will Bum Rush. I'm going to try not to use it too much because, boy howdy, the flashing is intense. I think VHS and, like, capture rates and all that stuff saved the footage the one time I have used it. So I might not use this much on screen, but this one I will probably stick to, like, the actual, like, rounded, you know, full circle from left all the way, you know, what is that, to do, kind of clockwise. But Orable, still kind of the super beef, but now I can just do it by doing down, down, left instead of doing the quarter circle that I always heck up. So, but hey, that was a thing that I learned about one of these games that I really love in the last week and have loved since 1994. Oh boy. All right. So that's party one. Party two. Boy howdy, Mog, your hit points do look really low. My poor little Moogle. You are currently wearing a Moogle charm. Let's get rid of that. You are running your... What are you needing? You need Dragoon Boots. Alright, so, Celeste, usual, just absolute, god of combat, with her perfect magic percent block chance that kind of ruins things a little bit by making her immune to everything. It's fine. So we've got her with the Illumina, the Aegis shield that gives her like really good don't mind me, I'm just tossing around the idea of maybe throwing that Aegis shield over to, well, Aegis shield I think is 40% block chance, whereas the Tortoise shield is should maybe have a spare. Nope, I do not have a spare. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't overthink it. Oh, it is almost 15 minutes into the episode and I'm still in menus. I'm sorry, but not sorry enough to stop. So yeah, her usual Illumina build with magic block percent chance, white cape for that last bit, and also because it's thematic, and the hero ring because, she does magic and also fighting. Mog running a, I was going to give him a Genji shield. He currently has a Thunder shield. That's fine. Mog is running a Dragoon build. Snow Muffler is the good stuff. Circular raises stats. It's like 1 point less than whatever the other helmet is. Genji helmet is like the only thing that's actually better. Edgar is the weird one out. We'll get there. Locke, usual stuff. Thief glove, Genji glove, 2 wing edges. He's got the Force armor because that gives him elemental block chance stuff, and then the Genji helmet because it's really strong defense. So that kind of shores up the defense that he is lacking by using 2 weapons. He's also level 58, so I don't think we're going to have to worry about him. Edgar is a weird duck. I think I'm going to throw... I have a lot of question marks about his build. Again, didn't know what to do with his relics, so I threw Marvel shoes and sprint shoes at him. He is currently wearing Force armor because that gives him some elemental coverage and also some magic block chance percent. I don't think he can wear a circlet, which is why he has that crystal helm. Let's double check that. No, he can wear circlets. You know what? It is worth you having the boosted stats over 4 defense. So that's that. I think I might be giving him the Paladin shield. Maybe not. Alright, everybody's health is maxed out. He's also running with that scimitar. The scimitar, again, is an instant death chance weapon, but it is like the Odin type of instant death, which is dice things up. It is a custom animation and is like a 100% 1000 dead, not just like instant death in the way that Locke's wing edges are. Also, this is part of why we keep capture, like the Thief Glove for capture on Locke, because that prevents the instant death chance from happening, so if he's fighting undead, we can use capture on him. It's a little bit less effective in terms of damage output, but it does prevent the instant death problems. Anyway, how everybody did do? Everybody is maxed out. Great, perfect. Okay. Alright, Realm. Usual stuff. She currently has a Genji shield. I don't think I'm going to leave that with her, because there's other people who could use it better, I think. I was looking at just throwing a Tortoise shield at her because that puts her like in a very good situation. Her cat hood covers like all of the elements. Her behemoth suit is very strong defense. Magus Rod is also just a beast. Strago, Magus Rod, Force Shield for elemental coverage, and also he gets Shell out of it, Circlet for those stats. Behemoth suit is good stuff. I never got an economizer, so he's still using the gold hairpin. I don't remember if I find an economizer along the way or if it's just like one of those things I need to steal from a certain enemy, and I just haven't run into enough of that enemy. Whatever. Shadow is running Genji Glove with Black Belt, so if he gets hit, he hits back. He has Genji Armor because it is a good amount of defense. He has a Circlet for the stats. Stunner and Striker. Stunner is the one that has a chance to stop on hit, and Striker is an instant death weapon. That might bite me in the butt, and Setzer is not at all correct. So, let's go heck with a Setzer. So, Setzer is going to be our offering guy. And you know what? Why not? Let's just really heck with things. Dice. He's got Genji armor currently. I think that'll stay on him. Again, it's not... It's... Does he even need stats? It might actually be worth not giving him stats. Like, I keep saying the 4 defense versus, like, 4 magic power. Okay, really, just, like, 4 defense versus 4 magic power is already, like, yeah, who needs this stuff? Anyway, so what is happening with Setzer? And also, I need somebody else to be my my sprint shoe wearer, so here you go, Shadow. Let's do that, and then adjust all of your gear again, because that's what happens. Cool, cool, cool. That's the current setup. Some stuff is going to get shuffled as we go through here, because there's a lot of really good stuff. Oh, it's been 20 minutes. I'm still in menus. I'm sorry. Great. Setzer is going to be a weird bean. Also, we're in a weird state where this party doesn't need to move at all for our current conquest. Our goal today is to fight both of the remaining 2 dragons, which there isn't one on this path. There's one on this path, and there's one on this path. Also, oh boy, this is where we get into the fun time of espers across multiple parties. There is a certain point of I really should just not care. But the fact of the matter is I kind of do. We're just going to throw +2 magics on those 2, +2 fights on these people, and we're going to roll with this crew. Received a red cap. Red cap is actually like a really good-ish item. Let's arrange, because goodness knows the state of my armor or my inventory. Red cap raises hit points by a good chunk. Anybody can use it. Decent defense. Would it be worth throwing? No, it's not worth throwing on Terra. Bunch of stats, decent defense, raises hit points by a good chunk. Did I have 2 that I'm just not using? Yep, that's the thing. Welcome to Kefka's Tower, where there are dinosaurs and various other things. I also forgot to buy tons and tons of throwables. So let's see what happens. So this is going to go on for a while. Okay, this is ridiculous. So anyway. What if we just cast Ultima? So that top dinosaur is stopped, thanks to Shadow Striker. Setzer, I don't think he's gonna stay on the 8 8 dice attacks nonsense for very long. His ultimate weapon is tucked away in... Is this the way to go, or is this just where we can find some items? Hey there, Prometheus. So, the thing is, the dice are again, I've talked about this before. The dice are a weapon that do damage based off of the roll of the dice. So, like, that rolled 7, that rolled 6. And, like, the roll is multiplied by Setzer's level. But this is like an alternative damage calculation that avoids the offering downgrade. So Genji Glove and Offering are both supposed to do like some amount of like, hey, don't hit quite as hard. Oh boy, a Nutkin suit, that's really not useful. A Gauntlet, it's fine. So, Offering cuts your physical damage in half from like all sources. The Genji Glove like lowers your attack damage by like 25% or something. These theoretically do not affect Setzer when he's using the dice because it is a separate damage calculation. Again, I should probably double check that. This is gonna hurt a little bit. Maybe. Nope. Good. So yeah, basically we're getting around the reasons you might not want to use this equipment by using alternative equipment. Okay, this thing's still alive. Never mind, it's dead. Why am I raising Setzers? Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to pay too much attention. We're trying not to do all the Esper shuffling, min-maxing of stats and everything at this point because... Okay, this is a fun little combat situation. I notice that several of them rushed into that spot. There's not just one there. Mugu Mugu. So, there are like 8 Vectars in this fight. They're just all in the same enemy slot. As you may have noticed, like the, 8 piles of 99999 damage popping out. It's just it's a cute little, what's the word? It's a cute gimmick. Anyway, let's get going. Oh boy, evil Oscars. That's actually kind of a concerning amount of them. So, as you can see, Ultima kind of makes things a joke around here. It is a big important spell that does big important things and lots of high numbers. Hero Ring, excellent. Also, welcome to... Hey, remember at the start of the series when I said there's not too many... there's not too many instances of... Rude. potentially very rude. Anyway, at some point in the playthrough I said, hey, there's not too many instances of like the secret walls and stuff that were really common for older, I said Resident Evils, older Final Fantasies. Behold, one of those super secret walls that's just a wall. Mugu Mugu. So, honestly, poor Shadow and Sensor don't get to do much around here because Ultima's very good. And also, I have been stacking these mages for a while to boost their magic power. Let's take it to the boards. See how things are going along for them. Yeah. 103, 93. Look at that, he's got 10 levels on Realm, so that's the why his magic stat is higher currently. I'm surprised his magic block is better. Oh right, he has the Force Shield. That is, the Force Shield is like really, really high magic block chance. Anyway, we received another Aegis Shield. Real quick, over here, do. There we go. This, there's actually like a whole little maze of dead ends. Man, Shadow, you really need to stop being dead so that you can level up and not be on a 5. Anyway, so there's actually like a little maze of dead ends down there. In that little secret passages time. It's fine. Speaking of things that are fine. Oh, come on. Alright, there. Fixed it. So yeah, this is... everything in here is actually kind of scary, and like the things that it can do. There's a lot of stuff that can really wreck shop. Also, hey, here's a save point for, you know, no reason in particular. Yes, no reason in particular. Certainly nothing is going to happen. Avert your eyes from the top left of the screen. Nothing, absolutely nothing is up there. Also, I do really like that they have shadow. Like you actually get shadow on this block, and like the character's head ends up being shadowed because it's still like in that tile. Anyway, I really like that. I really like that a lot. That just is empty. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Anyway, oh no, an enemy. He's got multiple parts, we'll have to be very careful. Okay, that thing actually gets healed by lightning. Well, it's dead. So again, like, everything actually is, like, pretty dangerous in here. It is not helping that Strago is, like, level 52, and, like, Realm is, like, actually on the level that we should be. Shadow and Realm are roughly where they should be. Setzer, being 34 is a little low, but, like, still fine. What's really doing it, like, the thing that is really setting all this off is 100% that I have stacked my characters. Like, I you know, all of this menuing nonsense that I keep doing, that and the whole shuffling of materia to end up with, you know, over 100 attack, you know, magic power at this point. Like, you know, Shadow's got some good attack power. He can hit hard. Setzer doesn't need attack power. In fact, Setzer really should be leveling magic, but I'd rather give magic to these two because, you know, if they do happen to level, then, well, hey, even more magic beef. Four keys. I need to, like, actually recover some mana with my mages at some point, instead of just blasting everything with Ultima. And that's the other thing, is, like, as a kid, I didn't realize, like, how Osmos worked, and, like, I often would get Osmos and Drain confused because, you know, I was a dumb kid. But, like, having Osmos and just being able to, you know, completely re-up a character's magic. Especially, you know, being able to do so with Strago. Getting all of his magic back, and then also casting Ultima in the same turn, it really kind of cracks the game open pretty hard. So it was like, oh hey, I'm running low on magic, let me stop doing that, and then also, you're dead. It's a little on the ridiculous side. It's interesting that you can, like, go all the way down and then, like, step on the exit tile from the other direction. Anyway, I didn't mean to come back in here. Kind of. Whatever. Words. And now we just wait for that Ultima cast. But I mean, like, look at Setzer's health. Like, he's already down to 919. Like, if I wasn't running, like, a really beefed up party, that'd be pretty troublesome. Like, one missile takes him down to, like, half health, and then also, I think it inflicts sap. Also, by the way, notice that Setzer just got healed for, like, over 1,000 on a single Cure 1. And that's just the power of magic power. It is a beef. It's a big old beef. It does a lot of really cool, important things. a Mega Elixir. There's not very many of those in the game. Well, hey. Oh, hey, great behemoth. Let's just... What if we just win? How about that? Alright, well, I think this is going to kill the behemoth. This is going to take a little bit. It is also just mildly entertaining watching this just repeatedly rolling dice at enemies to defeat them. Alright, we have hit a switch so that other people can pass through. The rainbow brush is supposed to be Realm's ultimate weapon, I guess, but it's very much not. Ultimately, the brush weapon type seems really pointless. It's one of those things that's just like, brushes are not good. Like, they just have really bad stats. Like, 146 attack power with a little bit of stat ups versus like the 30 somewhat magic block chance and way better stats and way better magic up of Realm's Magus Rod. And now we wait. Did I not tell Shadow attack first? Did Setzer, like, outspeed Shadow on the actual, like, doing the attack? Right. I don't know if I ever mentioned it. Apparently the offering also, the offering does a few different things, that are unlisted, like the, you know, having attack, like, physical damage stuff. Alright, here we go. Target 1. So... the offering lets you attack 4 times, randomly. You lose control of who you're attacking specifically, but it also has the physical damage that you do from all sources, and then also it raises your attack success rate up to 100%, so you can never miss, which is pretty neat. Anyway... Hey, retainers, if I had lock here... Apparently, the retainers have something. I don't remember what it is that we can steal off them, but it's kind of silly that we can steal it off them. And it's like one of those pretty good items. Right. So that's what trade-off does, apparently. Oh my goodness, you don't even know Life 2. Shadow, you poor fool. Anyway. So yeah, the retainers have something that we can steal off of them. They are one of the harder enemies that we need to deal with, largely because of that trade-off ability that they have. In the Colosseum, they are... I don't remember why I needed to fight them, like what item bet and whatnot, but they were one of those, hey, you need to like go in here prepared sort of situations. Man, it would be great if I actually had taken the time to learn the Pearl spell. But I did not, so instead, have some flair. Not quite doing Ultima damage. Ooh, nope, immune. Bonk. 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 Easy peasy. Again, at this point, like, the party is stacked. They are... things are still, like, dangerous, but, like, things are not nearly as much of a one dragon left. Things are just, like, not nearly as much of a threat. If that makes sense. Like, things are dangerous, but they're not much of a threat because... we have a very stacked party. Speaking of stacked parties, we got Solus, who's gonna heck stuff up. Okay. Things have to switch up now, because we are using a different party who isn't just bleeding absolute magic everywhere. So we can't just, like... we can't just Ultima our way through every time, all the time. Also, at some point we got the air anchor... let's try to show that off. Move in your dust. So welcome to a team that actually, like, uses attacks and stuff. Also, I guess I should harvest all of my espers. Alright, you can have Zone Seek, you can have Raiden. Yes. You no longer need to raise attack power, so you can have a magic. And you can have a Bismarck. There we go. So I need to just, like, scan the, I have to scan the environment to make sure I'm not, like, walking by any chests. I don't know if we got to show off the air anchor or not. Like, we showed off it hitting? But I don't think we showed off it, like, its effect. Bonk, bonk, bonk. So it does, like, really small damage. Oh, that's a problem. Alright. Well, this'll do. So, the Mad Oscar, Evil Oscar, with whatever, Marlboro, just kind of fell over dead there. That's what the air anchor does. It will kill things in any moment. Also, it used Sour Mouth, which is, you know, classic. Apparently, Imp does not get classified under Remedy. That's interesting and also fine. So, yeah, the air anchor is like, do anything and perish. Hooray, an extra Minerva. We don't have anybody else that can use one, unfortunately. So yeah, it is like your move. You're dead. Okay, real quick, can we? Which one of these is the good one? No, these is the really good one. I think Gold... Is it Gold Lance? Is that the next one down? So, the problem that we're running into with Mog is his spear deals... Oh, okay. That's also a nice freeze frame. What the heck just happened in this fight? First of all, Mog, we had him dance because his spear deals pearl damage, which the evil Oscars absorb. Next step down the line, his Dusk Requiem, his spell, dance, not spell. We attack star, it's a good throwing thing. His dance for Cave-In does damage and also causes the sap status effect, which causes just damage every once in a while. Oh, good. Don't... We'll get into why I said oh good in a second. Too many things to talk about and not enough time. So, what happened in that fight? Mog danced because spear does damage type that they absorb. So, dance instead. His dance triggered Cave-In, which deals damage and causes the sap status effect that deals damage over time. It's like poison, but not poison elemental, if that makes any sense. Edgar used the air anchor on the evil Oscar, which means that its next action causes it to die. So that combination is actually really mean, because any action, including taking sort of like damage over time or any of those sorts of ticks, it counts as an action done by that enemy. So it's like the evil Oscar is the one triggering the, hey, I need to take damage. And then after it takes its quote-unquote turn taking damage, it then hits the code that's just like, oh, you're air anchored? Perish. So that's what happened there. Anyway, so we're in a bathroom. Oh good, it's retainers. Those things suck. Cool. Hup. Oh good, roulette. Everybody's favorite. Yeah, those things actually hit pretty hard. And targets the list. Dang. So anyway, that's what makes the air anchor like good and interesting and such. Man, retainers are going to be just annoying. Nothing actually tucked away in here. So, you might have noticed this little rat-like sprite over in the left side. It's fine. It's fine. I swear it's fine. It's not fine. Stop targeting Locke. So what I'm hoping for from Edgar is that he will get his instant death will trigger with the scimitar, because I think that would interrupt the trade-off counter. And trade-off, lock. Hooray, he missed. Ugh. So anyway, we're going to do a thing that hopefully isn't going to bite me in the butt. It's fine. You may have noticed this little sprite over here. He might look a little familiar. Maybe, if you remember that far back. Maybe up on the floating continent. This is fine. Oh, really? Just regular boss music.
I'm Atma, left here since birth. Forgotten in the river of time, I've had an eternity to ponder the meaning of things, and now I have an answer.
His answer is shiny glow time. Cool. So let's just drill. Locke hits so hard. It is really ridiculous. Well, that's not good. Man, Pearl Element really is kind of a problem around here. And you didn't finish learning Ultima, no! You also didn't learn Flare, no! Beans. Bio. We'll see if that works. Nope. I wonder what Atma even has to steal. I'm not going to try looking it up while playing right now because we're already way behind schedule because I talked around things and had 20 minutes of menuing. Anyway, we killed Atma. Oh, hey, we get a save point out of it. That's... Oh, that's really tempting to take. Really want to get the other dragon. Alright. Let's gun it. So we have a save point to go back to at some point for the things. Hey there, little guys. Alright. Okay. Okay, the right tunnel takes us back to one of the rooms that we found a treasure chest in. Level 4 flare, me. Alright, you know what? It's time for some Ultima. Oh, You missed. So let's... What is her magic up to, I wonder? $110. Oh boy, she will destroy you. Hey, another force shield. So that's great if we want to try to get somebody up to like perfect block chance. Do you have still so far to go for that? I don't remember who I was going to give this shield to. It's somebody. I will figure that out on my own time. I think it's not Setzer because reasons. Or was it Setzer? Anyway, so there's always like 12 different things to talk about. Force armor. Yep. You already have force armor. So the thing about force armor is I have like I think I have at this point 4 sets of force armor. And boy howdy, you're kind of hurting. It's fine. You know what? That also just only gets you up to 80. I know that gets you up to 90, but that's still so far off. Like, you would have to do so many things. Anyway, force armor has, like, the benefit of blocking or, like, lessening a lot of elemental stuff. So that's why it's cool and neat and important. Vectors. Oh boy, it's the great big pile of them. You know, I should have Locke cast Ultima, just to show the difference that magic attack, or the magic power makes, because, well, he has started raising his magic power now that he is done raising his strength. He's not at, you know, over 100, like, say, our other mages. Me just trying to remember 5 different things. Okay, so that's where we're dragging at. So that's the way forward. So we're going to, of course, not go that way. Vectagoyle. Ooh, you're new. Says a thing, immediately doesn't do that thing. Ah, there we go. That switch. It's important. Another ribbon. That's just the way back. Okay, onward to Dragon. Still haven't found our fixed dice. Hey, Locke. We're gonna have you cast Ultima, because A, you know it, and B, I just want to show the baseline, what the difference is. Somebody who doesn't do magic a whole lot casting Ultima. it's still real good damage. By the way, that's what the haymaker does. We haven't really seen it actually do something. I think it is just, it's either a strictly counterattack or it is like the on death hit. It's like, why did that do so much less damage to Edgar? And it's like, oh, right, because Edgar A has some actual defense. He's got 30 more points, which is significant enough, but also he has the force armor, not the force armor, the Marvel shoes, which cast safe and shell, both. So, jeez. Which basically is doing half, cutting damage taken in half, which is, you know, important. Anyway. Oh boy, these things. These are actually a little bit of a problem. It's fine. I'd really love to see these steals. Well, you are mega dead. Bonk. Veterans are a little scary because they can do all sorts of like instant death attacks. You're still alive. You should stop being alive. Locke will make sure of that. So, again, let me stress, my team is really well stacked at this point. And also, Locke and Celeste are pushing on level 60, which is a lot. Edgar and Mog are closer to the level range. They're probably a little under-leveled for this dungeon, in all honesty. But also, again, I have been building these characters up for a very long time and maxing out strength and getting magic power up real dang high. So, yeah. Anyway. It's the last dragon. The gold dragon. Who looks like that. And he doesn't have anything. And now that I've set Mog to jump, I'm a little concerned about his pearl damage on this thing. Oh boy, Giggle. That sure is a spell. Did I steal something from him? Was I just not paying attention? Anyway, he's dead. Crystal Orb. I don't remember what that does. Defeated all 8 dragons. Dragon Seal broken. Received the Magicite Crusader. And there we go. We have finally. Attack harms you and the enemy. Oh boy! We now have Crusader, who teaches Meteor at a ×10 rate. Take that, Odin, in your ×1. Also at level up, plus 50% magic of 50% bounds in MP increase. And also the spell Murton, which I've never cast, I've never learned, and I really kind of want to, but maybe not in this playthrough, I don't know. Unfocused piercing fire attack. So this just deals big old fire damage to everyone. Just absolutely everyone. Just everybody on the field, including your dudes. It's not a good spell. Simply, it's like, it will deal incredible damage. The The thing that you can do with it is if your team, it says unfocused piercing fire attack. So I am curious if that means if you have built your team to be immune to fire, or absorb fire or whatever, can you cast Murton safely? I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, we now have Murton, or Crusader. I've never gotten this Esper, in a playthrough before. I don't know why. The dragons don't seem like particularly out of, the dragons are not particularly out of the way. I don't know why I've never killed all 8 dragons. Don't know. Do not know. I got nothing. I have no idea why. Anyway, we're at a weird point at which we're done with what we wanted to do today. We're at a weird halfway point in this dungeon. I don't know where the nearest save is. It feels like all of our saves, or the save points that we have seen so far, have been like really early in this dungeon. So, I don't know. I do not know how to end this. I really should have, in experimentation and double checking some things, should have checked some extra stuff. Let's just have these 2 parties peek a step forward. Madam? Outsiders are another one of those, oh hey, they're throwing Imperials, great. Stop it! Outsiders are another one of those Colosseum, jerks. Oh no, he's been imped. I don't think Setzer cares about being imped, actually. Like, his damage calculations are weird and different from everything. So yeah, that doesn't look like a save point either. Let's you know what? Actually, a force shield on you is not such a bad idea. Your defense suffers real bad for it, but that does get you more. I mean, the alternative is, no, still not great. Bye-bye. Okay, we'll give you a force shield. Do I push this party forward to try to find a save point? That is the question of the moment, and I think I might. So let's rush through. Brontars are not quite scary. Somewhere in this list is a behemoth. That is our go-to for things. Down, down, left. Thump. Wow, that did not deal nearly as much as I had hoped. I guess Seven's level is still really low. That's better. Cyan as an Imp Dragoon coming in clutch. Don't mind me as I just sit here and go, oh no, because I should just end the episode, and I'm not going to. You know what? I am going to. Here's the plan. I really... Maybe not. Urgh. I really want to, like, kick this off and not to start from scratch on things, and I don't know what I'm doing anymore, aside from being ho-hum about several things all at once. could do fire dance with just left, left, down, down, right. Interesting. Or little Imp Cyan can do things. And I can hit the wrong button. Okay, so here's the deal. We've got our things. I am torn on just like warping out and saving, and like that would give me a last chance if I want to. I do kind of want to learn Murton and cast it, because I've never gotten to. I've never once had a complete spell list in this game. Because, I don't know. I don't know how I missed things. That's all it comes down to, is I do not know how I've missed things. But also, we're like, Coronet is not great. Coronet we can bet at the Colosseum to turn that into a Regal Crown, which we can then turn into a Genji helmet, which is a better piece of gear, in short, than a lot of the things that we can do. Ultimately, I'm hoping... Oh, jeez. Savin got hit right in the face, didn't he? Oh, she cast Meteor. That's not good. Sorry, Gao, you might die? It's fine. Hey, Gao learned Ultima, finally. The thing is, Gao's magic is actually pretty decent. I've been raising that for a while. So this is actually like our weakest party, probably. Like, Terra has had a lot of levels go elsewhere. That's just a simple fact. Fixed dice. There we go. That is what I wanted to find. I've just been wanting to find that so we can, like, finish off Setzer and get his build entirely correct. The fixed dice, y'all are annoying. Basically, that lets me finish off Setzer's build. Is the fixed dice are like the dice, except they are, I think it's 3 dice instead of 2. So he's already just rolling higher numbers, and yeah, it's kind of real good. It's kind of real good. No secret chest. Da, da, da. So many vectors. You know what? You learned Ultima. Let's have you cast Ultima. Just the 8 stacks of numbers always gets me every time. I should be raising Savin's magic, but you know, things happen. Oh, Brontor and Evil Oscar, I just don't want to deal with you right now. Yeah, that does in fact work. Man. Blitz entry is so much easier knowing that there's a weird programming quirk. Gosh dang, that's real good. That's real good. There's that platform that we needed to move with the other party. Oh gosh, there's like actually stuff in here, I think. Look, I am tired of y'all. I got things to do. What did that do? There... Yeah, I remember there being something down there. I'm really getting tempted to use Bum Rush. It hits so stupid hard. But gosh dang, also my eyes. Also, hey, I don't know if I cast Quick ever on screen. Let's cast Quick on screen. So you'll notice Terra's bar has stayed full the entire time. So she casts Quick, and then gets 2 turns for free. 7 was interrupting her a little bit by also having a full bar. But, well, hey, that's what Quick does, and that's why it is stupidly good. Because if I want to, like, while I don't have X magic on any of these characters, Terra can cast Quick, and then cast Ultima and Ultima. That is a huge cost of mana. Like, that's like almost 300 MP right there. But she can also cast Quick and then Osmos and then Ultima. I swear there's something down here. Either that or I've just always thought there was something down here. Iron Hitman, those are not a worry. Yep. No, that's not good. That's in fact very bad. It's getting a little worse. Oh, right. That is a thing. Mind Slap. Oh, not the blaster. Blaster sucks if I remember correctly. Good thing that missed. Alright, well that got a little bit scary. Like I said, like, things are still dangerous, but they're not too much of a threat, is the thing in this whole dungeon. Is, like... This is probably my least stacked party, but even then, Gao is a beast. Cyan is kicking butt with his Imp Dragoon combo. Terra is also, you know, just a beast who cannot be stopped unless apparently they cast, well, not anymore, suckers, she leveled up. But yeah, I swear there's just down here, and also I'm tired of getting into fights. You don't know anything useful, right? Yeah. So, you know what, let's just have you do an Osmos, just to get your stuff back up. Ultima, because I'm tired. don't mind me, I'm just staring at my recording clock, realizing how long I've been going, and I don't have a lot to cut out of this one, probably, unless I actually want to go in and cut out some of these bits between fights and stuff, or rather, cutting out fights and stuff. I don't know, like, there's also the 20 minutes of menuing at the start, and it's literally 20 minutes of me talking about menus and setup and all of that stuff, which I find of interest, but also, it's just me. I do feel like I missed something in that room, and it bothers me a lot. Okay, Doom Dragons. These have something you can steal, if I remember correctly. Also, I'm a little scared, quite frankly. Oh, hey, there it is. Fallen One. That is, it does this. Oh, thank goodness for your perfect defense. Gao has 255 defense, and he also has that, the Marvel shoes that do real nice things, such as Shell and Safe and such. You're still alive, Doom Dragons. You need to stop doing that. Immediately. So anyway, Fallen One sets your hit points to 1. The worst part is, like, if I did go back out onto the veldt, all of these things would be there now. So that's fun. Almost a full recovery off of just 1 Cure 3. So, Doom Dragons are scary. That's the moral of that story. Yeah, Fallen One is a scary attack that just sets everybody's hit points to 1. The only reason Cyan wasn't hit is because he was jumped and away, which saves him a lot of our trouble. Ultimately though, it is a big spooky attack. Punch. Oh boy, another Tech Star. That is... So the Tech Star is like a really good throwing item, and it like exists purely to be thrown, and that is it. As in, like, it is... You cannot do anything with it aside from sell it or throw it. Those are your 2 options. I guess also bet it at the Coliseum, and I think for an elixir against a fight that you can't win. So, like, all of my hum-hawing abound. It is one of those things that is for Setzer to have and to throw. Oh. This is the end. Heck. Heck. Alright, you know what? Nope, we are warping out. Oh, beans. Alright, our party right now is just Setzer. Setzer, you're gonna park. And we're gonna save. Actually, real quick. Alright, now that you have the fixed dice, it is really ridiculous having both the Genji Glove and the Offering. As much as I love it for the silly times. Right, that's what the Crystal Orb does. I don't think any of these actually have an effect. And you were originally going to just be my sprint shoes dude, so sprint shoes. Oh, why does it have to heck all of my gear every time? Red cap might not be the worst way to go for you, just because of that hit points boost. Let's do it. And if we had a Genji shield for you, that'd be better. Anyway, we've now started and ended the episode with a bunch of menuing. So yeah, apparently next time we're going to finish the game. It's right there. I forgot that there is more dungeon past that point. I will say that much. There's still a bunch that needs doing, and we've still got a few boss fights ahead of us. Oh, good lord, I just realized how long I've been recording. Anyway, I'm actually much further, and I would have to start worrying about the amount of tape left. Oof. Nice, chonky episode. I could have apparently split it up into 2 dragon episodes, and also the final episode. I don't know. Maybe I will take some time on my own to go complete the spell list for somebody. Like, get Celeste, have her learn Quick, and have her learn Pearl, and have her learn Murton. Just so I can go cast it and probably kill everyone, including all of the enemies and all of my party, all in one fell swoop. That spell sure exists for a reason, I guess. It's there to sound impressive and look impressive, and hopefully it does deal fire damage, and it is absorbable or otherwise, because if it is absorbable, then you know what? Certain characters, that turns it into a big old heal. I don't know. It's one of those things. I kind of want to do it, though, just because I can. And I did want to have a save. I'm just going to save one more time, because that's what I do. Ultimately, there we go. We've raided Kefka's tower. We have a great big extra pile of more gear on top of all of the gear that we've already had. So now we are even more beef. There's a few things that we could do in the Coliseum to just round out things even more. But you can already see, like, because I have been doing the, like, hard, like, all of the menuing and trying to min-max all of my levels and all of that nonsense the entire way through, which was probably a poor choice for a Let's Play. The party is real mean. Like, all of my dudes are real well set up. And we have a lot of weird builds, and, like, honestly, what might be worth doing is having Setzer go Imp as well, because I don't really cast magic as him. We already have 2 way better magic users in that party, and his the fixed dice do not care if he is an imp at all. So he could be an imp, and he could use the imp armor and the imp shield and the imp headgear, which are really quite good. Honestly, they provide a tremendous amount of defense if you are an imp. But yeah, like, we've cracked the game pretty hard wide open. That's kind of the joy of a JRPGs, is like being able to, like, that's kind of RPGs in general, is just like when you find those winning combinations that just, like, break the game down, or just, like, completely shut down certain bosses, or just, like, make your dudes completely invincible, or whatever. Like, that's kind of the joy, is finding those unique combinations. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking because I'm looking over at my the timer. It's too long. This episode is too long. I'm sorry, but only a little. 20 minutes of menuing. I'm sorry. Like, that is way too much. But also, we did have 3 parties to talk through, and, like, all of the builds and all of the setup and everything and why. And yeah, things happen. sorry, not sorry. I've been having fun. That's all it comes down to, is I had fun. I hope you've had fun. Or at the very least, have not... I don't know. Words. I hope you had fun. Thank you very much for watching and sticking through with all of my nonsense. I've been Bryce. This has been VHS Play. Have yourself a lovely evening.